Che is just a human in a world full of superpowered kimyos, but is determined to become the greatest fighter to ever live. When his beloved mentor is murdered, Che swears vengeance and begins a mission to uncover the killer. But soon, Che discovers that the world of kimyos is far deeper than he ever imagined, and that he himself might be one, the most powerful kimyo on Earth, blessed with the power of the sun itself. Will Che master this overwhelming power, or burn up under the heat of his own destiny? In a world filled with kimyos who possess special talents and abilities, Che was born human, weak, talentless, and desperate to prove himself. Under the guidance of his master, the strongest kimyo fighter alive, he trained tirelessly to become the best. One day, an unwanted guest arrived at their dojo, Rokash, a former student of their master who had grown arrogant and dangerous after rising to become one of the strongest kimyos in the world. A confrontation broke out, but the real attack came later that night. Rokash returned with his men to ambush the master. After a brutal fight, one of Rokash's men shot the master from behind, weakening him. Even injured, the master fought back, knocking the gun away. With the last of his strength, he struck Rokash with a full power blow, taking his eye, but the damage from the gunshot was too severe. Before dying, he secretly transferred his power into Che. At the burial, it was revealed that Rokash had entered a major tournament. Che was asked to join and represent their dojo. 4 months later, the tournament began. Che was paired against a kimyo killing machine, a fighter who gets stronger every time he draws blood. He brutally beat Che, intentionally spilling as much blood as possible. But in that moment of agony, Che awakened the power his master left behind. Focused, furious, and burning with rage, he unleashed a single devastating attack, incinerating his opponent instantly. Rokash exploded with anger upon discovering that the master's power had been passed down to a mere human. He confessed to killing the master and swore he would kill Che next, then escaped before he could be arrested. Long before these events, 4 divine brothers governed the world. The sun, the ocean, the sky, and the eldest, Thanatos, who controlled death itself. But the eldest went rogue. With growing evil, he formed an army, forcing his 3 brothers to create one of their own. They eventually defeated and killed Thanatos, but their powers continued reincarnating through future generations, including the darkest parts of Thanatos. Finally, Rokash's location was discovered. Che's team, the Cubs, split up, each fighting opponents who best matched their abilities. Che locked eyes on Rokash, the source of all his pain. Meanwhile, the rest of the Cubs struggled, barely surviving their own battles. Rokash, pushed to a corner, only grew stronger. Che activated the Ilio state, the same sun blessing his master once used. With help from his friends, he attacked Rokash, but even then, Rokash remained overpowering. Their combined attacks still weren't enough. Cornered, Rokash summoned his powerful Pharaoh rune technique, using it to distract them and escape. He went to his cousin, who held part of his power, and absorbed it back, transforming into a new, terrifying form with perfect defense and defense. Rokash returned stronger than ever. The Cubs engaged him again, their battle fierce and unrelenting, while the true mastermind behind everything watched from shadows. Rokash, now in his complete form, wielded the full extent of his power. No matter how they attacked, his absolute offense and defense left no openings. Just when the battle reached its climax, their master's granddaughter, one of the strongest kimyos in existence, arrived. She cut through Rokash's defenses, creating the first real opportunity. At that moment, Che entered Ilio's combat mode, his firepower surging. He didn't know that Andrea, the master's granddaughter, also inherited the Ilio's power. Together, they both entered Ilio's state and launched a combined attack straight at Rokash's head. But Rokash still believed his defense was absolute. What he didn't know was that Che wasn't just the heir to Ilios. He was also the secret child of one of the top 5 strongest kimyos in the world. Che and Andrea struck together, trying to annihilate him, but he still resisted. Che pushed his fire to its limit, forcing Rokash to activate his final defense, the Pharaoh tomb, hoping it would destroy them. Che and Andrea refused to back down. Andrea pierced Rokash's heart the moment his defense weakened. Che poured all his remaining kai into the attack, driving the sword deeper until it burst through. In his final moments, Rokash revealed the truth. Another organization had been orchestrating everything behind the scenes. They wanted the master dead, and Rokash dead, because both were capable of stopping their plan. They had fought against Che's father, whose lineage possessed overwhelming power. With all of them gone, the responsibility now falls on Che. He has only just stepped into the world of kimyos. He has not fully mastered his power, and yet the fate of the world now rests on him. Will Che survive this ordeal, or be consumed by the power he was never meant to wield? If you're still watching, you're a real one. Comment ordeal and I'll drop the next chapter. Make sure you like the video so YouTube knows this series must continue. Subscribe if you want more fire manhwa breakdowns like this.